T. Gray and MK, you are now cleared for flight school takeoff.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right, it's time to bring on our friends. All right, guys, we asked some of our top diamond performers to come on and show you how to build during the summer. So let me introduce to you. Allow me to reintroduce my friends. We got Diamond Vasil Kranov. What's up, bro? How you doing?
Yo, 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 I'm doing really excellent. How about yourself? Good morning from Denmark.
Yeah, man, good to see you, bro, from all the way over across the world. All right, my man. All right, we got Diamond Tier Edwards, who's wild with his wild t-shirt. What's up, bro? How you doing?
Man, I'm excellent, man. How you feeling?
I am amped, man. I don't know what's in this coffee. And
I got a clue.
yeah, to make this a better looking place.
It's crack.
To make come on, man. Just because I grew up in the Bronx, does it have to be crack? Okay, it's crack. So anyway, to round this out, right? And all these surly looking dudes, we've got beauty and brains that have just joined us in the form of our black diamond, Desi Leapover. What's up,
Whatever
Desi?
you have in that coffee, I'll send you my address. Ship it to me afterwards. Express shipping, please.
Teleport that thing, right? Absolutely.
Oh, cheers. Look, we're matching.
Yes,
There you go.
cheers, absolutely. Vasil, Tier.
Okay.
No?
It's in the other room.
Okay, yeah, good one. All right, so hey, we got you guys on here because you guys are the best of the best. And
Can I
here
say
we
something?
are. It's the summer.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Say something.
I wanna give a huge shout out to my entire team
Yeah.
showing up, because as soon as I posted the link that Mark posted the other day, I said I need everybody to jump on this, and I want to just share something with everybody, because there was a comment in one of the groups that I'm a part of, and I was like, that person has no clue what it really takes to build a business, because we the people build the business. Otherwise, the service isn't going to become better, right? So I want to give a huge shout out to everybody, for showing up for your business, because iGo is your company.
Right.
Ibüümerang is your company, and corporate just makes it easier for us, right? Because, hey, I know what it takes to build a business, and it's so easy here. I appreciate you, and I appreciate you guys for doing all of the work behind the scenes, because we don't have to have all of the headaches. And you just know what you're dealing with, and people don't appreciate it because it's so easy for them, right? We show up, we have back office. All we got to do is just click. We don't have to deal with customer support. Customer support is sweating it, with all of the, we know how people can be. So yeah, I've been on that side, and I've been on the other side. It's so much better on this side. So I appreciate corporate, you guys, and everybody that deals with, everything.
No, Desi, we love you, and thank you for that. And you really made me think, right? So you don't get to be where Desi is without learning to take personal responsibility, right? Because Desi, you're right. You said it helps their business, right? It helps everybody's business. There's somebody out there who lost a customer because that customer went to Trustpilot and saw a low or a negative review or a low score, and then came back and said, "Oh, I lost my customer because of Trustpilot." But my question to that person would be, did you post a positive review? Did you? Did you? Right? So, I mean, if by each of us posting a positive review, we are taking personal responsibility for making sure that we got a good score. And so that when our future prospects go there, they see that we have a good company and a good family, right? Because here's the reality. This is the reality of human behavior. And Holton taught me this. He said, if you're going to become successful, you got to become an expert in people. Most people will never leave a good review. Right? What do they say? What do they say? If you have a good experience, you may tell a friend. You have a bad experience, you'll tell the
whole neighborhood.
Tell a whole neighborhood, right? So it's funny because I got an email today for a service I signed up yesterday asking for a review, right? So I'm like, yeah, you know what? We need to do that. So that's why I asked earlier for everybody to go make a positive review for Ibüümerang as well, and for Elevate as well. That serves us. So Desi, man, you are on target. You're right, and thank you for your leadership.
Yeah, we got to do what we got to do.
Yes, absolutely.
Got
I
the
need to give a
best.
shout out to Alejandro Bonilla, my Bronx brother. What's up, Alejandro? Okay, sorry, squirrel. So let's talk about the summer, right?
Summertime.
What?
Summertime.
Out of here, Diamond Tier.
Hey, I can do a little bit, but honestly, this is a fun time. Not just because kids are out of school and people want to be outside. Honestly, I think being outside is an event, and you got to take advantage of people being outside. Everybody feels good. The sun is out. They want to be seen, but you got to make sure that you're being seen as well in regards to what you're doing and promoting yourself. Because at the end of the day, the only way your business is going to build is if you're promoting your business. And I want y'all to remember that you are your business. You're a businessman or woman. And when you take the time to go outside and promote yourself, promote, the stories and the people that, you're associated with, who's going to tell you no? I love what Mr. Bug said when we were in Houston. Be the person that people want to say yes to. But you can't do that if you're sitting at home, in the air conditioning, right? So it really just comes down to, you going out there doing the what you think is hard work, where really it's just easy work. Everybody's already outside. All you got to do is just meet them, right? We're in a blue zone. If you really think about it, okay, how many people did I connect with this week? How many people did I connect with this week? Or how many people did I expose over the last 15 days? Cool. Let me go ahead and follow with them. Hey, look. Over the last 15 days, you just missed out on some good money. During this summer, you want to make some more money or you want to keep losing it?
Right. So
it just comes down to take advantage of, what we have. And it just comes down to one simple word. And I've been studying something that Mr. Proctor did for us many years ago. And he said the difference between a lot of people that make it in this business or in business period is discipline. Discipline, right? Vita just put it inside the chat, Juneteenth, you got all of these, let's just say, distractions, but again, you got to stay disciplined and focused on what it is that you want, right? Even in the midst of fun times, take some time to have some fun while you're building your business, but at the same time, know why you're building, right? Be disciplined in regards to your daily activities. And I love what you said earlier, T. Gray. Make sure that your calendar is filled. I got 5 other calls. I got an Instagram Live. My calendar is already filled for today. So it just comes down to the discipline to getting the results that you essentially want, and just keep moving on.
I think that it really boils down everything to working really regardless on how you feel, because I woke up and, I didn't really want to do some of the things that I have really put on my schedule. But regardless of how I feel, either if I feel bad when I wake up, either if I feel good, regardless, I'm going to do the things that are really on my calendar. So why? Well, I have responsibility. I have things that I need to get done. Some of you don't feel good, maybe to give this person really a call for the opportunity itself, and you end up really actually not doing that. Regardless of how I feel, I will still do what I have planned to do for the day. Either if I feel horrible, I don't know what is that. Why? Because I still focus on, regardless of how I feel, this is what I put. in my schedule, and this is what I really need to get done, right? Because the masses, it's good weather, everybody wants to have fun, is the summertime, and really, I really even not differentiate, but I really take a look at this business, and the topic for today is building this business in the summertime. But when we even take the fitness industry, building the summer body, it's not built in the summer, it's built before that. So we built here, it's the blue zone, right? But if you haven't done nothing in the white zone, the blue zone, it's what we need to still do, right? So we're warming up and we're really continue going. That's the same, analogy that you can use even with the fitness. We don't build the summer body in the summer. We begin as soon as possible, as soon as you get it going. So for you, if you really want to have outstanding results, you really need to have outstanding work ethic, right? And just go outside and do what regular people don't do, right?
I got something to say. Since it's my turn, I gave the men. So there's something that I saw the other day, and it made me think, and I'm going to take you guys a little bit backwards, okay? I have a question for everybody here on the line. How many of you believe that you can build $1 million business in the next 90 days? And I'm going to wait for y'all's answers in the chat. How many of you on the line, you believe today that you can build $1 million business in the next 90 days? I need everybody to participate, okay? I'm on to something.
This is a conversation, not a presentation.
All right.
That was good, Kier.
Because I got another following. I got a following question. Do you believe? No, it's not even a belief, right? At this present moment, do you think, everybody that said me in the chat, right? Today, we're speaking because we can only judge our results based on what we do now, right? And what we've done yesterday, the day before, the day before, the day before, right? So based on what you did this past week, did you do the activity of what $1 million business owner does? And I have following things, okay? T. Gray's like, no. All right, so I'm going somewhere with this, right? And I want you guys to follow me, okay? Because I am going to be honest with everybody here on the line. I took a break yesterday from everything. I deleted my Instagram. I deleted my Facebook because I needed to sit down and center myself what I'm going to do with my business in Ibüümerang in the next 90 days. I don't care about what Tier does. I don't care about what Basil, anybody in my business does. All right. It was a decision that I had to make. I don't care about what none of the diamonds, blue diamonds, presidential, black, everybody that's existing here in the business, because I am the CEO of my company. All right. So it's a decision that you got to make. You got to sit down with yourself, be honest, and make a decision today. But also now you got to break down the plan, right? Mm-hmm. You got to work your plan in the next 90 days with or without all the distractions that you're going to have, okay? I'm saying with or without because you are going to have, I want you to hear this from me. You are going to have a lot of distractions, okay? And I want you to do me a favor. If you said me in the chat, I'm going to give you a clue. I want you to do this. This is your homework for this weekend. It's okay. One day is not going to break your plan. I mean, one weekend, 24 hours that are productive. When I say productive, it's because when you set a goal, right? all different activities that are not in alignment with your goal, you got to say no to those activities. Okay? And I'm going to explain to you guys what I've done to go from 0 to $1 million business in this company in 14 months. I didn't care about what nobody was doing. All I cared is, was I executing my plan since day one? Did I have a goal to go Black Diamond in 4 months? Yes. Did it take 4 months? Hell no. Okay. So I started May 4th. I'm only going to be speaking about me because I don't know what Tier's journey was. I know what Basil's journey was because I helped him get there. I said, I'm going diamond. Did I go diamond the first month? No. Did I miss diamond? Yes. Did I stop? No. I launched June again, June of 2021. I didn't care what anybody was doing. I kept on launching every month. I kept on bringing a whole line of new people until I found the next person that I was going to run with. Bring 2 people. I was bringing 20, 30 personals every single month. Then July, and I want to share this with you guys. My mom that year, my mom was here, and you guys know I'm Bulgarian, so my mom was here for 6 months. So I didn't take this woman anywhere. If I was locked in my office for 6 months, okay, that was summertime. I want to clear that out for everybody. And if I wasn't traveling for business, meaning me and Mr. Gibson were traveling for business, launching our business in Alabama, like, I mean, we were everywhere, right? I was looking at that year. I had over 50 flights. But every single flight that I had wasn't for me to go have fun. It was producing results because it was non-negotiable for me to leave my house and to come back to my son, because I was sacrificing time with my son to come back with no results. That was non-negotiable. Okay. So July, I didn't hit diamond. August, I was like, it's game over. Basil remembers that's when Basil came into my organization. I didn't care who was running with me. I was going through my numbers and finding my next leaders. And I'm saying this to say because I achieved diamond during the summer. That means that there's a lot of other people out there that are looking for an opportunity. And by the way, right now is the greatest time for everybody because people are confused. I have changed what I do now. I deleted, like I said, I deleted my social media. I'm not going to go back on social media. I don't even know until when. So if y'all have my number, find me at my number. I go out now to prospect. In the last 6 days, I've had with prospects probably over 10 meetings that I found here in my area because 3 years ago, I made up my mind that nobody's looking for an opportunity. And that was something that I made my mind, you know, what you tell yourself is essentially will turn into reality. Guess what? As soon as I changed the mindset, I went out, I'm now finding opportunity seekers. And guess what? They're not broke. Do you know why? Because my mind is no longer broke. Are you guys getting this?
Deep stuff.
Yes.
I'm sharing this because, you know, sometimes you have to unplug and, you know, to all my team out there, you know, I apologize, you guys, but empty plates can't feed hungry people. Okay. So I take full responsibility for my team's results. Okay. But if you haven't been with me last time when we were running, I hope you guys are ready. And if you're not ready, you're going to feel left behind. That's all. But with that being said, you know, make a decision what you're going to do. And yes, you're going to have to say no to everything. You know, your family will not support you. I'm being very honest with you. Okay. Family and friends will be, maybe you might be blessed like, you know, Diamond Julius Burrell was, because, you know, his family and friends, they all joined, you know, this, but most of us are not. They don't want to see you win. It's part of the journey. And by the way, the faster you get through that is the faster you're going to build this thick skin. And what I was saying is, maybe take time off after this today or tomorrow. I don't know if you have any launch calls, and watch Undercover Billionaire with Grant Cardone and the two ladies, Monique and Elaine.
Right.
My team watched that a year ago. And yesterday I was like, let me just go back. And I was like, it was, it's amazing to see. I'm not a multi-billionaire as of yet, but, I'm on my way. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because if you guys don't get to be around us when we're building, so you don't see all of the peep we get to go through. Because it seems very easy when you see us on Zoom calls and, we make it look easy, but we're going through some serious stuff with you all, because social media can really screw your mind. You get to a point where you start comparing yourself with other people, and I'm like, the time that I had the best results was the time that I was not on social media. Like, for real.
Kelly Baines.
I was
to know why you got off social media. That's the answer. Yeah,
exactly. The answer is right there. I mean, back then I was on social media. I was recruiting through social media. And I'm not saying that I'm not going to utilize social media for recruitment, but, there's obviously ways for you not to, social media can be a distraction if you are not disciplined. Because, a lot of people are saying, oh, consistency is one thing I need to work on. No, you got to work on your discipline. There's no consistency without discipline. And yes, like Basil said, you're going to have to force yourself to do the work. It's not easy for your family to be out there on the beach. I'm going to give you guys an example of what my son, June of 2021, was officially when we rang the bell of him coming out of chemotherapy. Okay. July is my birthday. They went for the first time on a vacation with my mom. I said they went. Him, his dad, and my mom went on vacation. Guess what I did? Anybody? Just guess in the chat what I did. I sat down in my office, calls. My mom was like, you're on calls all day long. I said, and so are you, but you're gossiping, I'm making money. And now you're not to your mom like that. I did. I certainly did. But guess what my mom did afterwards? Yes, your daughter. Okay. August, I achieved diamond. Right. So you're going to have to sacrifice, you've heard us say before, you trade your entire life for that goal. Because guess what? This life that you have right now isn't the life that you want. So you got to erase it. And how do you erase it? By creating new habits.
PDGG said he thought you went to the club.
I went to the club. Yeah.
Went to the Diamond Club.
The Money Club.
Really? Right. Hey, listen, so I think that is absolutely powerful. And I hope everyone took some really, really good notes. So, because for those of you who are deciding to press through the summer, that's exactly what you needed to hear, right? And what you just heard is honest commentary about the sacrifices involved and how it's not going to be all fun, how your family and friends might not understand and they might not support you, but they will applaud you when you achieve your goal, okay? But now there's two types of people right now with regard to the summer, and it's okay. You get to decide which one of them you are, and both are okay. Okay. So we've got one group that is going to really press through the summer. You've decided, hey, the summer schmummer. I'm in mode. I'm going for it. I don't care what time of the year it is. Okay. And that's fine. That's great. We're going to be here to support you. And then we have another group that says, hey, you know what? My kids are home from the summer. We got a little vacation planned or whatever. So we're we are going to enjoy the summer, but I'm still here, but we're going to enjoy the summer. No problem. That's totally cool too. We don't want anybody to feel bad about their decision. I have just a couple of things I want to drop to you guys, and I want these diamonds to share their commentary on these topics. So if you guys can just kind of remember, I'm just going to run a little list, and then I'm going to leave it to you guys. Okay, you ready? So just a couple of quick things that came off the top of my dome. The shininess. All right. Number one, it's summertime. So be creative, be flexible. Don't be rigid. People who fail are people who have kind of one way. This is it, and that's it, right? But you're going to have to learn to be flexible. You got to learn to, like one of the famous boxers said, you got to stick and move, okay? Bob and weave. So for example, the kids are home from school in the summer, right? That makes childcare an issue. So maybe you're creative, involve the kids. If you're going to do a good party, maybe, and you've got a teenager of your own, maybe you pay your teenager $25 to watch everybody else's kids and keep them busy while the adults are doing the good party. Okay. You know, so that's one idea, being creative. And here's another one. For those of you who are planning to enjoy the summer and slow down a little bit, that's fine. Don't come to a dead stop. I'm here to tell you that if you come to a complete stop, it is monumentally difficult to get back going. All right.
Greg, I'm gonna cut in on that. And
yes, sir.
We've always, shared with our team that, in times like that, you got to realize that, it's easy to steer momentum, but it's hard to start it. And when you come to a dead stop, it's hard to build up that momentum again.
Right.
So, instead of you just, coming to complete stop, just keep gradually going along the way until it builds up to where you find somebody that is ready to just take off to a whole nother level. Like you might find another Desi, you might find another Vasily, you might find another Jake, but keep on doing the daily habits, doing those activities that's going to lead you to that next step. Because at the end of the day, if you stop, you just might as well just say, hey, restart all over again.
Right. Exactly. So don't stop. You can coast, you can pedal slower, but don't stop. Okay. Here's another one. Use the summertime to build relationships. Build relationships with your team and build relationships with your prospects. Right. So for example, if you've built a local team, your team is in your same area, maybe your same city, or within a 2-hour window. Hey, it's summertime. Do some fun things with your team, right? Make it a team, make it a family, so that when you want to dial it back up, you're talking to people that you have good relationships with. Same thing with prospects. Have fun with your business over the summer. Have fun with your business over the summer. Maybe if you're taking a family vacation, maybe you make a t-shirt with QR code on it, right? What if you put your QR code, your Elevate QR code on your t-shirt, and the message was, scan this code to see what happens. Just some crazy stuff. I mean,
as you're talking about that, I'm thinking about making me some more shirts that you saw last week.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Come on, man. Absolutely. And then the last one is, for those of you who are not turning off your social media, leverage your social media. Be fun, be interesting, be attractive, and be engaging. Don't necessarily be selling, right? Use the summer to develop a social media persona that makes people want to know you and want to be part of what you're doing.
Right.
All right. So that's my little list. And with that list out there, I throw it out to you guys to add, expand, whatever.
Yeah, I was having a conversation with. Go ahead, Vasil.
Yeah, I said that when it comes down to the social media, the attraction that you put in your social media, it's really the energy, that you send out. So if your content is, very attractive, people really are going to wonder what is exactly that you're doing. I have many people really reaching out because of the social content, that I have really put out. But even to add on something that you have said before, even to Desi, it should have, some sort of a sacrifice that you need to make in order really for you to go to where you want to be. Desi made, such a sacrifice with her mom coming into the USA. Well, as a matter of fact, today, my family invited me at least 5 times to go to a wedding of my cousin. She's getting married today. And I rejected the 5 times to go out there and just really be on the wedding. You know why? Well, I didn't really reject it because to be really today on the fly school. Why? Because I have rejected, and that decision has been made a month or 2 months ago. So with that being said, I already made that decision. That why? Because I want to get speed up to where I'm going. I know my goals. I know where I'm going. And I don't want to slow down. Why? Because this is a distraction. My, cousin, could get married, after a year to another man, right? So we can get to experience that anyway. So we are going to have more time when we create wealth. That's, my perception. I'm really wanting to speed things up. So I don't really have, time for that. Right. So this is, may you don't really look at the things on what I'm saying on your level of perception and how I really see them, but just really get the mindset of how I see the perception about the time and how you spend it.
Absolutely. Honestly, I was speaking with Diamond Jason Solomon a couple of days ago, and we were discussing how, during the summertime, that's where a lot of people like to fall off and slow down, which again, there's no problem with that. But when you're really aligned with what you're doing and what you're building, you're just so focused. And I remember there was multiple times where me and Jason were on what we call summer blitz, and we would just get really creative in regards to events, how we would attract more people, how we would utilize our social media to kind of share our lifestyle, or things that we've been learning, but we would put ourselves in an environment where people wanted to be around us, right? If that makes sense, put yes inside the chat. But you got to take the time to be creative and be innovative with the environment, the experiences that are around you. Like, for example, I was talking to him and we were talking about how back in the day we would go to seminars or events where we would connect with other successful, like-minded individuals that were looking for more. Like, I want you to go inside your Facebook, Instagram, find local places that you can connect with high intel or high, valued individuals, to where you can, essentially connect with them. And don't go to those events or go to those experiences trying to, hunt them into your business. No, we are fishermen or fisherwomen. I want to be politically correct, right? And fish, right? They may know somebody that you may need to connect with, right? But at the end of the day, all you're doing is finding a reason to go out and meet other people, so that way you can expose yourself, you can expose your business. Like, people that I know now, compared to years ago, I wouldn't talk to them now. Why? I'm at a whole nother level in mindset when it comes to what I'm doing and what I've already achieved. You got to put yourself in that position mentally. Hey, I'm not where you used to, where I used to be. I'm way further than where I am. And then what you do is, hey, look, this is what I've been able to do over these last few years. Would you like these type of results? Yes or no? Yeah, awesome. I'm having a private get together at this place. Matter of fact, we might be having a pool party afterwards, right? Now there's stories where I use, day naps and things of that nature where I've attracted more people. Hey, what happened back in the day is what happened back in the day. But you gotta be creative. You gotta have some fun, and don't be so serious all the time, right? Smile, have some, Vita, don't go there. But you just gotta do what's fun, do what's abnormal, because doing what's normal probably ain't getting you the results that you want. You got to do something that's totally outside your comfort zone, that may lead you to get the results you're essentially looking for. So that's my input on that.
That's, that's some really good stuff. And one of the things I want to key in on is what you said about, building relationships over the summer. A lot of, that's really an art. And that this is an opportunity actually for you guys to build up your prospect base by making friends and developing some relationships. And those of you with kids, that's the secret weapon. Kids are the secret weapon, man. You socialize them with the other kids. It gives you a chance to socialize with the kids' parents, right?
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead,
Dogs too.
Dogs.
So easy too.
Dogs. Oh my
People
God.
are so open-minded when you have a dog. So if you don't have a dog, the secret is go get a dog. I'm just kidding.
What's so funny? I meet so many people walking Darren's dog all the time where they're like, whose dog is this? Oh, this is my business partner. This is my mentor. It's like, oh, he's cute. Awesome. Where are you from? And boom, start a conversation just like that.
Yeah. I want to add something to what the gentleman just said. So I believe right now, Tigre and Mark, we are in a similar place like back in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
There's a major opportunity for each and every one of you here on the line to grow a massive organization within Ibüümerang, because the truth is that everybody's looking out there, but they don't know what they're looking for. And I'm only saying this because, I was able to build a business in 2020, 2021 because people are not going out. That's why I built it on social media, right? Now I started going out on the weekend. Like, for example, I like what Thierry said. Last weekend, Sunday, we had a Jordan Peterson event here in DC. So I had a business partner that drove down from Pittsburgh, and then I have my girl here from Virginia, and then my girl had a prospect. We brought a prospect with us to the event, right? So we're all getting the same information, but after the event, guess what I did? I said, I want to hear what you learned. I want to hear what you've learned. So we're masterminding after the and not only that, but obviously we met a lot of people, right? Because we were in a room with people that have similar interests, right? I don't want to work with, I am a person that I'm very specific. Who do I want to work with? And I had a friend of mine who's very successful in business, entrepreneur. You guys know who, it doesn't matter. But, he told me something that was like, that opened really my eyes to the area that I live in, right? Because I was so ignorant to this area until he said something very big. And he's like, your area, people have money, right? Because they work government jobs, meaning that they are able to pay their subscriptions and they're not in a rush to make, in a way, they're not in a rush to make money, but at the same time, they will be investing, right? Because when I started building this business, I built it with people that didn't have money. So now I have a completely different outlook, right? I don't want to work with broke people because I want them to give the time and appreciate the opportunity that we have here. Because, I had another team member of mine that went to a network marketing event last weekend, and she came to me and she was like, wow, what we have is unique. And I'm like, I've been telling you that, right? Because the leadership, the leadership as a whole, the company, everything, it's unique. But guess what? The world won't know if you don't go out and share it with the world.
Right.
So you have to go and speak. And guess what? I'll give you an example. We went to a restaurant. People were, I was magnetizing. I was, bringing people to me. I wasn't going even to people. They were asking me, what are you doing? I trade. What do you do? I have my own trading company. This is what I was saying. I'm not lying. No, I have my own educational trading company. I'm not ashamed of sharing. And guess what? People are like, really? I've been wanting to learn how to trade. But they didn't know
what, though? Leslie, I'm sorry. Allow me to break in here because I've been spending a lot of time with Mr. Bugs this week.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, and it's so funny. The leaders know I call Mr. Bugs the great disruptor, right? Because of what he does to my calendar when he comes to town. So it's so funny because he just showed up on Monday night Anna's like, oh yeah, he just landed. I immediately just started canceling appointments. I'm like, I'm sorry, just reschedule.
So I forgive you for ignoring my text messages.
I'm so sorry, Des. But in one of our meetings, you know, he was talking about what people really want, right? So let's use the summer to get better. Let's use the summer to get on target, right? And one of the things he said, what people really want is they want to make money. What they really want results. They say they want to trade, but they don't really want to trade. So what we need to learn to do is speak the language that draws them in, right? So how about this, folks? Instead of telling people that you trade, how about we start telling them, oh, I multiply money. I multiply money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have a business where I help people multiply their money, right? The beauty of that question is it's a question that makes people say what?
Oh, what it is. How do you
do that?
How do you do that? Okay. All right. So I want to challenge you guys to now you're going to work on this over the summer. People are going to ask you, you're going to meet lots of new people. What do you do? Oh, I multiply money. Or I have a company that helps people, that teaches people how to multiply money. Right. So, and you can add to that what the so they can on the end. Right. I have a business that teaches people how to multiply money so they can put their kids in better schools. I have a business that teaches people how to multiply money so that they can retire 5 years earlier than they originally planned. I have a business that teaches people how to multiply money so that they can build a bigger house than the one that they currently live in. I have a business that teaches people how to multiply money so they can take longer and better vacations. Okay. So you just made me think about that, Des.
I have a business that multiplies money so you can become financially independent.
I have a business that teaches people how to multiply money so that instead of going back to work in September, they can fire their boss.
Yeah, just the confidence speaks for itself when you say that. And of course, that we're going to ask you. Even the other week, I really was training in the gym and in the same time trading. And I asked really the guy that was really beside me, I said, listen, I grab out my phone and I said, do you know what is actually these charts that I'm actually seeing right now in my phone? He said, no. I said, I don't know neither, but I'm making money. He said, wow, how do you do that? I will give you my number and shoot me a text later. He got started, after 5-6 days from that. So it's just really, opening your mouth. It's just really, Desi said, say, connect, become a friend to those people. Don't think about, I need to sell them, just really be a friend, and they will get interested if they want to earn more money, if they want a better life, if they want to be in a great environment, and etc., etc.
So your job is to add value and build trust. And then the closing will be, very easy.
Effortless.
Yes. Well, Diamonds, this has been really good. Hey, let me ask you guys, did y'all get some value from these rock stars? If you did, let's see some 8s in the chat. Let's get some 8s in the chat for these diamonds, giving of their time and their knowledge, coming on flight school, showing you the way. Awesome. Look at the 8s. Diamonds, we just appreciate you guys so much. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. We love you guys. And this is where you get a chance to decide which of those 3 people you are. Diamond Vasil, Diamond Tier, Black Diamond Desi drop bombs of wisdom and guidance for all different groups. For those of you who are going to burn through the summer and those of you who are going to take some summertime, everybody got some advice here. But which one of the people are you going to be? Are you the one who's going to take this advice and do a lot and make a lot? Are you going to one who's going to do a little and make a little? Or are you the one who just put 8s in the chats, but you're going to do nothing at all? and make. Say it with me on 3, 2, 1.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Hold on, Tigger. I thought I can join the gym and get fit without putting in the work. The way for me.
Work like that.
Yeah, what was that meme on social media? It goes something like, I joined this gym and I've been paying for it for 6 months and nothing's working. So I'm gonna go down there and see
Why I don't look like Mark, right?
now I'm gonna go to now I gotta go down there and see what the problem is, right? All right, everybody, we're gonna take our picture. We're gonna let you guys go. Enjoy your Saturday. On 3, 2, 1 with the screenshot, and boom.
You see where the high vibration is, frequency?
What was that?
I said where the highest frequency is, which is my screen with the spark.
Yes. How did you
Love
do
you,
that?
ambassadors.
I think it's an update or something. I don't know.
Thanks so much.
Love you
No.
guys. Have a great Saturday.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.